The explosions came without warning. Apartment buildings reduced to rubble, hundreds dead, a nation frozen in fear. And from that fear, a man almost no one knew rose to power. His name was Vladimir Putin. Before the world knew him, he was just another face in the system. Born in Leningrad, raised in a small Soviet apartment, Putin didn't grow up powerful. He grew up watching power. He chose a path few truly understand, the world of intelligence. He joined the KGB, the Soviet Union's most feared security agency. A world of secrecy, of silence, of control. And there he learned one thing above all. Power isn't given, it's taken. But when the Soviet Union collapsed, men like Putin didn't disappear. They adapted, and some of them came back stronger than ever. In 1991, the Soviet Union fell, a superpower, gone. Russia was left broken, its economy in ruins, its leadership struggling to survive. At the center stood Boris Yeltsin, a president trying to hold everything together. Behind the scenes, Putin quietly climbed. No spotlight, no speeches, no attention. Just calculated moves, one step at a time. Then in 1999, everything changed. Yeltsin made a decision that shocked the nation. He appointed Vladimir Putin as prime minister, a man few Russians even recognized. But within months, he would become the most powerful figure in the country. Then came the explosions. In September 1999, a series of deadly apartment bombings killed hundreds of civilians. Fear spread instantly. Who was responsible? The answer seemed clear: terrorists. But for some, the story didn't add up. Questions began to rise. Questions that still haven't been fully answered. Putin responded with force. He launched a war in Chechnya. His message was simple: Russia would not be weak anymore. His words were even stronger. He promised to hunt terrorists everywhere, even in the most unexpected places. And the nation listened. Because Russia didn't just want answers, it wanted strength. And Putin delivered it. His popularity surged. The unknown man was becoming a symbol of power. Then, on the final day of 1999, something unexpected happened. Boris Yeltsin resigned. And just like that, Vladimir Putin became acting president of Russia. No long campaign, no drawn-out transition. Power changed hands in a single moment. Months later, he officially won the presidency. But by then, the real question wasn't how he won. It was how everything happened so fast. Once in power, Putin moved quickly. Powerful oligarchs were brought under control or removed. Media voices began to shift. Independent criticism grew quieter. Power, once divided, was now concentrated. To his supporters, he restored order. To his critics, he was building something far more dangerous. Years passed. Presidency, prime minister, then president again. The system changed, but he remained. And those early events, the bombings, the war, the sudden rise, they never stopped raising questions. Today, Vladimir Putin stands as one of the most powerful and controversial leaders in the world. To some, he saved Russia from collapse. To others, he reshaped it into something far more controlled. But one thing is certain: his rise was not accidental. It was precise, calculated, and built in the shadows. So ask yourself, Was he the solution Russia needed or the result of something deeper? Because in history, the most powerful leaders are not always the ones who rise in the spotlight, but the ones who rise in the dark. And if power can be built this quietly, how often does it happen without the world even noticing? Because sometimes the most important stories in history aren't the ones we're told. They're the ones we're still trying to uncover.